welcome, kings and queens. What's going on? Hey, we over here being on Entertainment TV, just trying to cut it up just a little bit, What's a little bit? Just a little bit. Uh-oh. I tell y'all, string gonna be tripping, I tell you. There you go. There you go. Yes, string y'all be tripping. It be on some more. It be on some more stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see before we get started. Let me get out into this chat. Miss Nola, Miss Sarah. There's my email. Okay, you send me your phone number. Okay then. I sure will give you a call, sister. I'll call you tonight when the show is over with. Miss Nola. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with everybody. Man, it's been a great day. Hey, we woke up this morning. We heard calls, seen calls. We seen other people. Hey, it's another day. But we here. That's a good thing. Pray the Lord we be here tomorrow. Same thing. Same tune, same channel. Everything's still the same. Wake up, do the same routine every day. Did y'all leave some water for the mailman and for the delivery people? Because, hey, it's been hot and thirsty out here in Texas, y'all. It's been hot. I ain't gonna even lie. It's been hot. So please leave some water for the your mailman and your delivery drivers, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, let's get started. But hey, let me just let you all know, mental health is very serious. It's serious. You don't know what be on people's mind. That's why you don't fool with folks. That's why you don't jack around with people. Make people feel like they worthless or they ain't nobody. They ain't nothing but trash or whatever. It's in the 90s where you at, Sarah? Ooh, girl. You know, we're in August. You know, August is the hottest month. August is our hottest month. Yeah, it is. The hottest month is in August. It's gonna be really, really hot. I don't want to see no triple digits. I can't handle them. Cause man, my light bill was $200 something, about $200. I'm like, damn, my light bill high. Let me go around and start snatching shit at the walls. Let me go around here and unplug some stuff that's in the wall that it don't need to be plugged up. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on with this light bill? But hey, I got to live, and I tell everybody that's about electricity and AC. Hey, the same advice I tell y'all, I got to use the same advice for myself. It don't make it right? So I got some air on in my house. But y'all make sure our elderly people have some air on in their house. Y'all know elderly people get crazy. They don't want to, they get stubborn, you know. No, it ain't too hot. I'm just fine, you know, whatever. Y'all know how older people are. Y'all see some y'all elders and got to help y'all elderly people. Oh, y'all hear me? But anyway, like I said, mental illness is really real, y'all. It's real. I don't fool with people. Yeah, August tomorrow. Sure is, Sarah. Day 31st. I didn't know 31 days. I thought it was 30 days in this month. But it's June they had 30 days. And this July had 31 days. Do y'all realize we don't have that much longer for Christmas and the first of the year? If we really just sit down and think about it. I know it's August. But just think about it, though. You ain't really got that long. Look how fast these months going by so fast. You ain't got that long. I'm serious. Anyway, mental health is real. Let's check out Afeni Mohammed. This is a lady who unalived the mother at McDonald's. Let's do a go down memory lane on her.
The accused Michigan McDonald's stabber had her probable cause hearing today, and listen to how she introduced herself in court.
Hearing on behalf of Mr. Thomas, you stand with my left in the jury box. Mr. Thomas, please state
Afeni Mohammed, but I also go by Risen Phoenix.
Thank you. 26-year-old Afeni Mohammed is the woman accused of brutally stabbing her McDonald's manager to death in East Point, and she was in court today, July 23rd. In that hearing, the probable cause hearing, Mohammed objected to a court-ordered mental health evaluation and introduced herself in court as Risen Phoenix, as you just heard. Now, despite her pushback, the judge did move forward with the competency and culpability evaluation anyway. So that means her preliminary hearing, which was supposed to happen July 30th, is now delayed until September 3rd. And this all stems from a shocking and tragic incident earlier this month. On July 10th, Mohammed allegedly got into an argument with her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, at the McDonald's on 9 Mile Road. So Harris sent her home, but Mohammed didn't go far. According to police and prosecutors, she grabbed a kitchen knife, put on a mask, and came back to the restaurant through a back door. She then stabbed Harris multiple times, as many as 15, while other workers and even a drive-through customer were nearby. That customer ended up stepping in, firing a warning shot, and holding Mohammed at gunpoint until police showed up. Thankfully, no one else was hurt. Mohammed now faces first-degree murder and weapons charges, and because of a previous conviction, she's being charged as a habitual offender. She's being held on a $25 million bond. You can watch the rest of this very short hearing as follows.
On September 3rd at 1 p.m., I will take this off the docket for next week for the preliminary exam and remove that from the docket.
Does that day work with people?
That's fine.
It works with me.
And we're not going to set a date for the preliminary exam at this time until we get the report on competency. That's why we have the review date set up. If it comes in sooner than that, we will reach out to get you in sooner than that. However, my experience in dealing with the forensic center leader is it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So we're going to go with that date at this time. Any other matters?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. This will give us time to get that done and the other discovery issues we have, so I have nothing else.
That's absolutely correct, yeah.
Very good. Then that concludes this matter.
Thank you.
So Afeni Mohammed, known as Risen Phoenix. That's a pretty name. That's a pretty name. They're going to name for somebody who's going to have a baby. Rising Phoenix. That's what she said. Rising Phoenix. Rising Phoenix go to court September 3rd. So she's still waiting to go to court. She waiting, as she should. But you don't fool with folks. Let's carry on.
26-year-old Afeni Mohammed in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Mohammed fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Mohammed was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Mohammed posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-thru portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
She stabbed that lady. Let's go on. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone.
You told me you never ignored me.
Stop fucking with me!
Parked right now. I wanted I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how I said how like he always like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's like, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. I get that, but I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me. Sometimes I want him to think that I owe him sex. So now, like, after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him, dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him, dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he's been going through for a long time and nobody can help him but me. I helped him get through it, and I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but you know, I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car, and he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just calm down. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Dang, I feel bad. I feel bad for her. At first, she's getting bullied at work. Now, she got this man trying to make her have sex with him because he feed her sometime. Man, just say, I'm telling y'all, and y'all hear me well, mental illness is real. Hey, Roxanne, baby, how you doing? Mental illness is real, y'all. Girl, thank you, girl. I be trying to get it. I be trying. Now I'm working on free weights now. I'm finna start working on me just some regular weights now. I'm finna get busy. But yeah, she being made to have sex for food because she can't feed herself sometime, and whoever this dude is in the background, you can hear him in the background. You can hear her talking to the man in the background. And she's screaming, she going out of her mind. This girl is a loose cannon. This is what you call a loose cannon right here. Let's check out man, look at her say. And we watching her give a whole meltdown right before our eyes, y'all.
She was tired, y'all. She really was tired. Her Instagram page told it all. Did y'all hear about this 26-year-old woman that unalived her McDonald manager on yesterday in Detroit? Let me go ahead and give y'all the backstory and everything that I gathered. So if you go over to her Instagram page, Official Riz in Phoenix, you will see that she posted videos prior to this incident stating that the manager was bullying her and that she kept sending her home back to back and she got things to do. She also said that her manager would say little things like she got to pull her belt off for them because they act like her kids or something. And then she said that the manager was telling her about an incident when she pulled a pew-pew up on her kids one time. So yesterday when she got to work and her manager sent her home, I guess that was her breaking point. because she went home, came back with a skull cap or something up on her head and had a sharp item in her hand and went in there and jabbed the manager. Now, the reason why I said her Instagram told it all is because if you go on her Instagram and you look at those videos that she posted prior to this incident, you will see. Now, if you scroll on down, you will also see that she had been battling with things in her life. Like, she had her own demons that she was battling with. Like, from getting evicted to having a roommate, and a roommate want to make her have interactions with him and stuff, and she don't want to have interactions with him. Like, she had been going through a lot, and her Instagram page really was a cry for help, but I guess no one ever noticed it. And yeah, this the last 2 stories that she posted on her Instagram page. She said, again, shaking my head. I said, nope, not today. Then she said, and laughing like it's funny. Now, don't get in my comments saying that I'm trying to justify this whole situation, because I am not. I am just simply saying that her Instagram told it all. It was actually a cry out for help. This whole situation is heartbreaking because 2 families are in pain. One person has lost their life and another one life have changed.
Miss Perp got a question. I got a question. And I'm going to give you a few minutes before I start talking what you think about it. Do you all know when a person crying out for help? Can you tell? I can tell sometimes, but I can't tell all the time. But can you tell? Can you tell if a person is crying out for help? I'm just asking. I just want to know. Can you tell when a person crying out for help? Because apparently she's been crying out for some help. She wasn't getting none. She was getting overlooked. And I'm going to work, and I got bills. You know what I mean? And I got this manager playing my doggone money. You don't play with folks' money. And you don't play with people's kids. Man, say, mental illness is real. Mental illness and some depression, I believe, that she got, but she's having a whole full meltdown. I'm telling y'all. If you got a manager like that, I know it's hard to find another job. I know life is hard. People not hiring people. She got this little McDonald job. She's trying to pay a little few bills here and there. But then you got this manager messing with her money, nitpicking at her, what she gonna need to pull her bed off, because they don't know how to act, because they act like kids, throwing shots at her and stuff, you know what I'm saying, bullying her and stuff. And, we know how us brown skinned folks can be some real ninjas. And I believe that's what happened. I believe that's what happened. Let's carry on. Dang.
So I found some more videos of Afeni, and it further proves that this was just bound to happen. This girl was losing it and posting it online. Look at this.
Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
Yeah, she was gonna do this sooner or later. And y'all, this is allegedly how she walked in when she went to stab her manager. Her coworker said that they only knew it was her because they could still see her hands. And then here she is again. Seems like she's in the ER talking about stabbing somebody again.
Just kind of like went over the line at this point. Like he handed me the knife and told me he told me to kill him. And then I said, you can kill yourself. Like you're crazy. Like I don't know if I should have said it like that, but that's just like what I said at the moment, because it's like. I'm like, I was like, you're crazy, you need help, fuck you. That's what I told him. And then I walked away. But it's like, everything is fine now and stuff, but I think that kind of triggered my anxiety attack. Because when I woke up this morning, I started having anxiety.
Just looking at her videos alone, you can kind of tell that allegedly she had something going on mentally, and Jennifer was just her last straw, and she snapped.
Now I ask you all, do you know when a person is crying out for help? Do you know when a leave a person's alone before you fuck around and find out? Because apparently she messed around, she found out.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect.
If you're getting bullied at work, manager, employees, would you say something? Now, as far as a manager, you have to get with the district manager, or the company, or if it's a franchise, you have to get with the owner of that company. But I'm just saying, do you know when you have enough? Don't go to a certain limit. Go ahead and report. Go ahead and tell somebody. Believe me, let me tell you something. One thing for certain, two things for sure that I showed enough know. You can go above somebody's head. And if that person ain't doing what they need to do, you can go above their head. I don't care, you got to go way to get to the damn president or the CEO. You go above somebody's head. You understand me? Don't take no BS off nobody, off no job, or in no position at a place where you got to take no bull crap. Go above their heads. Always somebody above some motherfucking body. And I mean that. If you got the employee, she got her manager. If she ain't doing what she doing, she got the district manager. They ain't handling the business. They got the president and CEO of the doggone me company. You feel me? Don't take bullying at no workplace. Don't let nobody keep on, turn you down. We clearly see she needs some help. No one deserves to be treated bad on a job. No, nobody. You go to work to make your money, not to go to work get picked on and try to defend yourself. How you gonna concentrate doing your job, but you still trying to defend yourself against somebody at work or against the manager, or perhaps a supervisor? Say it like that too. That's crazy. Should nobody go to work to deal with no crap like that. There's NAACP laws. Put them hoes in effect. There are jobs. I mean, there is people you can contact. NAACP. I don't know all of them, like I used to know them all a while back. But Business Bureau, something to do with the employment people. Not the employment office, something to do with the employment people. Mess with the employment people. They handle people as far as employment. But y'all contact somebody. Go above somebody's head. Don't be taking that bull crap to where you going insane. Not to lose your mind. Because this person is picking on you, making you crazy. Because they crazy. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. She should that manager should have been told on way. But I don't know if she even been told on the manager before. I never heard them say that she told on the manager. Maybe I might hear it in this next clip, but I never heard them say that she told the manager. Told on the manager. She told somebody. I guess she just going off of free range of tie her messing with her. She about to snap. She messing with her money and got this food over here at the house. He want a little something for a little something, and he pulling on her here and there. And this woman done had enough. Enough is enough. Sometimes when a person tell you, go on, leave me alone. I said it, go on and leave me alone. That's what they mean, go on and leave me alone, because you never know the mood that a person is in. You never know what they were actually. They may have had so much on their mind for that day, and they got sick and fit, tired of it. They said the next person coming along, I'm going to give them the business. But in this case, the woman, she was getting picked on at work. I'm not going to go to work. Especially no serving no damn burgers and pack no fries and make no Starbucks and make no Sprite. I ain't finna go to work do all that. and wipe no tables off and clean no bathrooms, sweep and mop no floors for no manager who ain't no better than me, just doing a little paperwork, being an overseer of the store, gonna handle me no any kind of way. They ain't having I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. I'm gonna tell somebody. I'm gonna call somebody. I'm gonna tell somebody do some regulation up in here. Come and regulate some shizness, cause this ain't what it is.
Calling file number 25354, People versus Afeni Mohammed. Council appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sean Haynes, on behalf of the people.
Thank you very much, John. We're pleased this honorable court may on behalf of Mrs. Mohammed, who does appear to be assumed.
Your name, please, ma'am.
Afeni Mohammed.
Very good. You're here today for arraignment on the charges of murder in the first degree, premeditated, count 2, carrying a weapon with unlawful intent, and a habitual second notice. Mr. Licata, how does your client wish to proceed?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. At this time, my client is asking the court to enter a not guilty plea. This matter set for a probable cause conference of the preliminary exam. I have advised my client of her rights, as well as the charges against her and the potential penalties. We are ready to proceed on those grounds.
Very good. Ma'am, do you understand the nature of the charges against you to your satisfaction after talking to your attorney?
Yes.
Very good. I will go ahead and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Are you requesting a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
I will appoint an attorney to represent you. We'll set this matter for a probable cause conference on July 23rd, 2025 at 1 p.m. The preliminary examination will be on July 30th, 2025 at 1 p.m. As to bond, Mr. Licata.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Just briefly, my client is 26 years old, does live in a great city at this point. Your Honor, my client is a high school graduate. In fact, is actually was taking some online classes for college for a physical therapy degree. Your Honor, there are some disturbing facts in this particular matter, but there are facts that haven't been brought out yet, and my client is extremely anxious to have those facts brought to light during the pendency of this case. She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record. Your Honor, my client is a helpful person. She's a giving person. She's actually is credited with saving a life because of a 60-year-old who had skin cancer that she may go to the doctor to find out that that's exactly what it was, and that person is doing extremely well right now. I understand the facts that have been laid out today in the warrant.
To review the charges and the circumstances surrounding this case, the defendant is facing various serious charges, including murder in the first degree, which is one of the most serious criminal offenses in our state, carrying penalties up to life without parole. Additionally, carrying a dangerous weapon with unlawful intent further underscores defendant's potential threat to public safety. Defendant has a prior criminal record out of Virginia for malicious wounding. It was actually felony malicious wounding that was reduced to unlawful bodily injury concerning a stabbing, and that is what gives rise to the habitual second. And in determining bond, the court must look to the factors outlined in Michigan Court Rule 6.106. Number 1, the seriousness of the offense and the danger posed to the community. The charges here involved a violent crime with a weapon, indicating a substantial risk to the public. The court finds there is a significant threat to public safety, and therefore the bond must reflect that risk. Number 2, the weight of the evidence against the defendant. While the evidence is not fully before us and the defendant is cloaked with the presumption of innocence, the nature of the charges along with the prior criminal history suggests that there is substantial evidence against the defendant. Defendant's criminal history: the defendant has a violent criminal past. The history supports the court's concern that the defendant may engage in further violent conduct if she is released. The defendant's ties to the community While the defendant is relatively young at 26 years of age, there's no indication that she has any significant stabilizing ties to the community that would ensure her return for court appearances. Without these ties, the court is concerned about the likelihood of flight. Number 5, defendant's risk of fleeing or failing to appear. Due to the severity of the charges and the habitual offender status, it makes the defendant a high risk for flight. The court finds that this factor weighs heavily in favor of a high bond amount. Substance abuse or mental treatment, although there are no reports at this time suggesting that the defendant suffers from mental health or substance abuse issues that would mitigate the risks posed by defendant's release, the court is, after considering all of these factors, going to be setting bond at $25 million, cash surety only, with conditions. If the defendant is able to meet those conditions, she must be on a GPS steel cuff tether. She's not to leave the state of Michigan. She is to report her address within 24 hours of, she must report any change of address within 24 hours. There would be stringent daily contact with community corrections as to her whereabouts. She also would be required to have alcohol and drug testing as condition of her release. There
She need to be tested, y'all. She need to be tested for mental illness. She need to be tested. She sure do. That just me. She need to be tested. And a high risk of flight. Hey, how she gonna go somewhere? She ain't got no money. How she gonna fly somewhere? Where is she going? She ain't got nowhere to go. We see that she ain't got nowhere to go, right? Because she got nowhere to go because she worked at McDonald's. And with a little McDonald's money, she can't go too far. They know that girl ain't going nowhere. But as far as I know, she's still locked up. She's still locked up. Let's hear this from the kids and see what the kids got to say.
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us. She died. My God. She was so good to everybody. A hard-working woman. So kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last. Give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
How many kids does your mom?
6. All 6 of us. Me and my
5 girls and 1 boy.
My brother.
And she's aware that she took us from her.
We met everybody at McDonald's. My mama always shared with everybody that she loved her kids, showed them pictures of us. We would come up here. We met her co-workers. We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her. It was not fair. My mama didn't deserve that. My mama was even good to her. She was good to everybody. Everybody. I hate that she had to die alone in there. I hate that she had woke up trying to make money for me and my siblings and had to pass away just trying to work for us. It's not fair. It's not fair.
And you run from taking this woman away from her children. My sister, that is just sad.
You met us. You
met
saw all of us in there playing in there. You gave us stickers. You came and introduced yourself to us. Why take our mama from us? You knew we loved each other. You knew she was all that we had. No.
How old was your mom, if I could ask?
She was 39.
So she's young.
Very young.
Single mother.
Single. Our dad is incarcerated. So now we only got our aunties and my pastor. My mama is gone.
That young lady was 39. She had 6 kids, 5 girls and 1 boy. They said they met the lady. You know, they always say, they said she was stabbed several times. They didn't say where she was stabbed at. But they always say, when you stab somebody more than once, it's personal. It's personal. And that was very personal because she stabbed her multiple times. That's why I don't deserve, you don't play with people. You know what I'm saying? And they said that mom was a good woman. She's a good woman. Why is this one lady complaining about how she's being treated by her mom at work? If she was a good person, a good that to me that picking on somebody who is not a good person, and picking on somebody who got mental illness, and I know she had to know that something was wrong with her. Someone was ticking tick right up there. You know, if your mom was such a good person, why was she picking on this lady? I ain't trying to justify nothing, but I'm just asking a question. Why would she be at work picking on this lady if your mom was a good lady and she done met y'all and look like they has a good work employee supervisor, a manager relationship must have been pretty good, but where did it go wrong? I mean, because if they're saying she a good person and the mama did this and mama did that, what made this lady stab her multiple times? Like I said, they say when you stab a person more than once, it's personal. And that was very, very, very personal. It's sad, but it's personal. You know, and picture past that way. She was a beautiful girl. She was pretty. She's a pretty girl. Bright smile. She was real pretty. But hey, I don't know, y'all. Let's take a little break right quick. Okay, and I'm back. Let's see here. Yeah. Do money make you a fool? Do a lot of money make a person turn out to be a fool, end up being a fool? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh no, Miss No said Miss No said she left. Oh, appreciate it. Miss No said she left water for her meal later. Amen, Miss No. God is good. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, that's crazy for real, Sarah. Yeah. That man. But yeah, don't y'all be arguing with them people at work. Y'all call to tell somebody. Yeah. Money make people go crazy. Especially if you ain't had no money, you ain't never had none, and you get some, and you already a fool when you ain't got none. And then you gonna be a bigger fool when you get it. You feel me? But money changed people. Money changed people, and they always say the root of our evil. The root of our evil of money can be on any end. And on the root of our evil right now, where money changed people, where they could talk to you any kind of way, handle you any kind of way, do what they want to do to you, and things like that. Say they want to say you it's things like that. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of money ain't gonna make me let you talk to me or handle me any kind of way, abuse me, which is violent, choking me. You know what I'm saying? Then now that you telling me what you gonna do before you get here to come and see me. So do you think that you come and see me and then choke me out? I don't think so. I'm talking about Mr. Shannon Sharpe, y'all. Let's get started.
Shannon out here making white women rich again. So after he paid Gabby in a secret settlement, Gabby has since announced that she's retiring from OnlyFans. Today, I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years.
He don't want to play.
Shannon out here making white women rich again. So after he paid Gabby in a secret settlement, Gabby has since announced that she's retiring from OnlyFans. Today, I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has gave me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works with Shannon's money that she can't wait to share with Shannon's money. I'm truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever and ever. Love, Gabby and Shannon. Go, Gabby! Go, Gabby! Go, Gabby! Apparently, he paid somebody else too, Hollywood, his ex-stylist, assistant and stylist, okay? And so you guys know the story. I guess the settlement kicked in. I got some messages. It clearly shows that Shannon and Hollywood, and these are alleged messages between them. I don't see how they're not alleged, but they're alleged. Between Shannon and Hollywood, his ex-stylist that he used to bring courtside, like how Gucci Mane brings, you know, Keisha Kaur or any other couple, they go Beyonce, Jay-Z. And so if you look at these messages, there's a few points they're talking about Girl Scout cookies, there's shoes and stuff being ordered between them. There's Shannon right there. There's kiss emojis. Shannon sent it to Hollywood. Called you. Don't get fucked up, nigga. I called you night. Was going to peel you off a few, he says, in the money. But never mind. He's sending pictures of shoes. These are in Shannon's closet. Pictures of his alcohol. You see the alcohol, Jasmine? This is Shannon's cognac. Amazing, I called. And then it says here, how much for the Barber's G-Wagon? $249,900. Mercedes-Benz. Then there are more videos because he asked in this video how much for the G-Wagon. And we got videos. You got those videos, Jasper? He is a paymaster, bitch. I'm on a new level. Hold on. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I thought that child's name was I woke up in a new Bugatti. Hey!
Hey, this is Chad at Van Hoy Law Group again, and we're back with more bankruptcy myths that we're gonna bust today. Can't wait to get into it. A bankruptcy myth I hear every day is everybody's gonna know about my bankruptcy, including my employer. Unless you're a big celebrity that everybody cares about, like 50 Cent, nobody's really gonna care about your bankruptcy except for your creditors, and those are the ones that are gonna get notified. So your family, your friends, your employer most likely will not know about your bankruptcy because honestly, it's not even that interesting to them. Ready to take control? Let's talk.
My bad, that was the end of it. But this is Shannon Sharpe is a man with $23 million. This is a man would not and did not and didn't do it. Pay for his daughter's wedding. The daughter's only asking for $30,000 just for a wedding for her. Do y'all know Shannon Sharpe did not pay that money? He didn't give a dizzle nothing about that money. But Shannon Sharpe was worth $23 million. He's a football player, and he's on TV, and with Katt Williams and all that. But Katt Williams tried to warn that fool. That fool did not listen. I don't know. Sometimes you got to listen to people that you really get. When you really don't want to listen to somebody, sometimes it pays to listen to them. What's going on, Tara? What's up, baby? Sometimes you got to listen to them. You got to stop and listen sometimes. I don't want to listen to them. They talking about, you better listen. You don't know what they saying, what you can use for yourself. You better stop and listen to what people say instead of brushing people off. You know, they can tell you something that you might need to know.
On today's episode of Men Whose Downfall Was Lust, we have a man who just had to pay a 19-year-old OnlyFans model because he couldn't control his lust. The guy behind me, his name is Shannon Sharpe. Shannon is an NFL Hall of Famer as well as a sports broadcaster, and as of late, he has become a huge media personality with things like Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. Now, Now, Shannon has been around for a while. He's 52 years old, and he ended up finding himself in a situationship with a 19-year-old, which is purely lust. There is no reason why a 52-year-old and a 19-year-old should be together at all under any circumstances. But again, lust just makes you think about what you can gain and not what you can lose. While he was messing around with his 19-year-old, which is an OnlyFans model, I guess they had some type of role play relationship where they did this thing. It was weird. But like many men in this series, his lust made him blind, making him think that this 19-year-old would never go public with the things they do, until she came out with the things they do. You see, this 19-year-old said that while some of the relationship with Shannon was consensual, that most of it was abusive and manipulative, and she would have to do things that she didn't want to do in fear of Shannon. And this led to her suing him for $50 million. And Shannon came out and said this whole thing is a shakedown. She is trying to get money out of me. While we did have this role play thing going on, everything was 100% consensual. And this led to the 19-year-old and her lawyer to release a phone conversation between her and Shannon.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
But even with the phone conversation coming out, Shannon stuck to his guns and said it was 100% consensual. A few months passed with them battling it out in court, and recently they both decided to settle, which means both parties came to an agreement. Now, I couldn't find how much they settled for, but if I had to guess, I would say it would be $10 million or more, just because that was the original money she was asking for before she came public with this whole thing. And in my opinion, I think Shannon settled, not because he was guilty of anything, but because she probably had more evidence that would hurt his image even more. So Lust had this 52-year-old man thinking he could trust a child. Lust had this 52-year-old man thinking he can mess with a child. Listen, I'm a big fan of Unc, but legal or not, a 52-year-old has no business messing with a 19-year-old. There is nothing you can get out of that but satisfying your lust. And let me just make it clear, when I say downfall, I don't mean he is going to lose everything. I think he's very talented. I think he's going to continue having success in his field. But I do also think this is going to be stuck with him for life. And not only stuck with him for life, but he got bamboozled by a 19-year-old. He just retired a 19-year-old OnlyFans model because he couldn't control his lust. Unc, get somebody your age, man. Get somebody who knows life. You had to know that it was coming. I mean, she's 19, man. Come on, Unc. That's something that lust can only do. Lust can make you blind. Lust can make you think that it won't happen to you, but it will. Fellas, control your lust or it'll control and destroy you.
Better control that doggone lust. Yeah. 19. OnlyFans. Now, she on OnlyFans. She ain't making no money, y'all. Come on. And why would he go to the OnlyFans? He try to be discreet about it. By going to the OnlyFans. When you think that, hey, Melanated Queen. How you doing, Queen? Why would he try to be so discreet? Not because she's 19 years old. She's a baby. That's your daughter. That's your daughter. That's the age of your daughter would be. A 19-year-old young girl. Young girl. You know. And she went in there and took you for all your little dividends. You ain't got your career. It's gone. Your career is over with. It's done. A done deal for your career. They had a 19-year-old that took all your money. You don't work hard for. You went play football for. Now you got to give that all that hard earned working money up to somebody who don't even deserve your money. And
the fact that an upstanding and righteous gentleman like yourself is in that position with the only thing trying to be righteous in our lane is just more machinations of the devil. You should have a much better backstory when you pick me as an opponent.
You know what, man? I'm glad you at least, addressed it, because
When you talk to him and tell him what the truth is, he won't be able to refute it. I told you earlier, he doesn't know this. How could he know?
Has a new target in his sights. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe. A brand new lawsuit was just filed in Nevada claiming Sharpe was manipulative and eventually a Jane Doe, with the latest claims allegedly happening as recently as January. We got our hands on the filing, and we're going to break down everything.
To make them feel better about themselves when they come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her. Listen, I need you. Want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah.
Y'all, Katt Williams just confirmed the SA allegation against Shannon Sharpe, and the internet is losing its ever-loving mind. Shannon Sharpe has been fighting for his life these past couple of days, and y'all can bet that Katt's comments are about to make things 10 times worse for him.
Katt Williams sat on that couch in that chair and told you things, and you didn't listen to none of them. You heard what you wanted to hear. And why do old men want to mess with young girls? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, each to his own. But 19, you're 52? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You're 52. She's 19. OnlyFans person got OnlyFans. She's barely making it because she got an OnlyFans. And you decide to go there and drop your nuts. See, you ain't gonna fool no old school because the old school ain't gonna go for none of that shenanigans. You know, putting your hands on clearly because you asked her about she must want to be choked. You feel me? you understand what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying. You know, I don't know. Shannon Sharpe played a whole fool out here.
So Shannon Sharpe settled that lawsuit for $23 million, bro. His whole NFL career, he didn't even make nothing but $22 million. Let that sink in. So all the tackles, all the concussions, all the messing your body up, all the practice, everything, you just threw that away because you couldn't control your urges as a man. At a grown age, in your 50s, letting a little girl in her 20s do you like that. My biggest take on this is if you ever run into some money as a man, especially as a black man, learn how to control your sexual urges. You will throw everything away all because you want to lay down and have a little fun. Let Shannon Sharpe be the prime example. Let this situation he in be the prime example. $23 million? Come on, bro. That's a generation worth of wealth right there. All messed up because you want to have fun.
Social media is going in on my brother, Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, he knew better. He knew better. I don't know what to say. You know, you get what you get because you should have got your butt on about your business. You know, I ain't saying no, you shouldn't be messing with no young girl, but you know that's what you do. Tells her she's a little girl, age 19. It's eternal. Yeah, can she even make a Kool-Aid? That's right, Hunter. He don't want no cougar, no golden girl. Cause shoot, he that ain't what he wants. He want That ain't what he want, because see, them people too wise. Them wise folks, them wise women. They done been through some things. They ain't just want some. They want little small gifts. They want big gifts. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I mean that's crazy, man. Shannon, you did to yourself, my brother. I don't know. You man. It seems like people try to tell him. Sometimes it pays to listen to what people tell you. Hey, Toya. Man, I'm telling you, it pays to listen to people sometimes. It pays.
You are not going to convince me that a 19-year-old OnlyFans model, I don't care if she black, white, brown, yellow, or red, you are not going to convince me that if you offer a 19-year-old OnlyFans model who sells videos of her body for cash apps on the regular, she sells videos and pictures of her body on the internet for cash apps, and she gets offered $10 million to walk away when she only asks for 50 grand. Think about this, Art. She only asks for 50 grand. Shannon Sharpe says, I'm going to give you 10 million to walk away. And she says no. Art, do you know of anybody on OnlyFans? Do you know of any 19-year-old teenager who, if offered 10 million to shut up and go away when they only wanted 50 grand, do you know of any 19-year-old girl who is not going to take the 10 million?
Anybody taking 10 million?
Thank you. You on OnlyFans. You making money by selling your body, so you clearly not doing too well in these streets. You get offered 10 million and you turn it down? I believe the NFL power structure, or maybe the white media power structure, or maybe the white podcast power structure. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract, and they intervened at the level of Tony Busby, or they intervened at the level of Gabriella Azul. One or the other. Because ain't no 19-year-old OnlyFans model turning down no 10K. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe embarrassed. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe humiliated. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe's financial future destroyed. But Shannon Sharpe made a big mistake, Art. He made the same mistake Sean Puffy Combs made. You know what that is? Offering too much money too soon. Remember when we had our last conversation, I said what? Puffy messed up when he offered Cassie that amount of money in less than 24 hours. It makes you look guilty. It makes you look guilty. Shannon Sharpe offered the 19-year-old Snow Bunny $10 million. That was too much money, and it was too soon. And where there's smoke, there's fire. So Tony Busby and the white power structure allegedly stepped in and said, if he can give you 10 that easy, if he can give you 10 that easy. Remember, Shannon was bragging when he was talking about how the KATT Williams interview made him more money than he ever made in the NFL. Remember that, Art?
I remember that.
So he's letting people know that the pockets is kind of heavy. So when he offered Gabriella Asu Ninjas $10 million, they said, oh, we can get a whole lot more than that. The shame of it all, Art, is we don't even know if Shannon going to get the $100 million contract now. I hope he does. I want what's best for my brother. I hope Shannon still gets his $100 million deal. It's hard out here for a black man. But Art, if they suing him for $50 million, what if he don't get the $100 million deal? Think about that. I don't know what he's worth. I don't pocket watch. But let's just say Shannon don't get it, and I hope he does. Knock on wood. But if Shannon don't get the 100 mil, Art, and the court award her 50 million, what if he don't even have 50 million? What if he don't even have 50 million? They would have been better, Art, and I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they showed their hand. But they would have been better off waiting until he got his contract. They would have been better off waiting until he had his contract so they could show that he got the money. But you coming in for a cash out before he's even signed the contract. Bad move on their part, but that was good luck for Shannon.
$100 million contract. Man, I think, no. $100 million contract. Ooh, that's a lot of hundreds in my eyesight. And you messed that up behind a 19-year-old girl, checking her body out, and she don't even have a full, complete body, a full-grown body yet. She's 19. That makes me think about you in other ways, but I ain't gonna say it. But yeah. She ain't got nothing. You went to the internet and found you an internet hoser. You feel me? Now she all in your pockets. Clearly, Omar just said he ain't even got the $100 million contract now. Now, since this is all out, who to say that he gonna get it now? Since all of this came out with the lawsuit, what she done said and recordings and this and that done came out, and you can hear his voice on the other end clearly. Now, what if the contract don't even get honored now? You know, she's screwed. And like Omar just said, what if he ain't got that kind of money, period, without the contract? Come on now. Say, boy, money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Hey, some people got to have it. Hey. Some people really need it. Oh, good thing, good thing. Don't make me start singing. This man is broke and done put himself in a $1 million man in a $1 million man position. I don't know. That's bad. Shannon Sharpe in the NFL Hall of Fame. But Tari, but be 52 to be done like that. Shannon Sharpe in the NFL Hall of Fame made millions of dollars for about 15 seasons, and his older brother too. Yeah, because he also said, I heard him say, I couldn't find the video, but I heard him say that he really didn't want all this to come out just yet because his brother could get ready to sign a contract or something like that. And he really didn't want all this to come out right now. That he wanted to wait till Monday or something like that for all this hit the fan, for everything hit the fan. For everything came out, for everybody noticed him as a PD. He's a PD to me. You mess with a 19-year-old girl, you 52 years old. You get your old wrinkly butt on somewhere. Oh man, think he still got it. You get on somewhere, messing with a kid. A kid. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, shame, Shannon, shame. But hey, we like what we like. Hey, again, we like what we like. You can control a 19-year-old girl. You like what you like. He went to the internet to find him a hero. He liked what he liked. He went to the OnlyFans and saw what he saw and liked what he saw and want to go ahead and give her a couple of dollar bills for it. He did what he did. I can't judge that man. Who am I to judge that man? But I know he wrong for that's too old. He was 33 years old when she was born. Ain't that something? Ain't that something, Tori? But hey, again, like I said, he liked what he liked. He didn't want no black woman. He liked what he liked. He didn't want no older white woman. Hey, he liked what he liked. He wanted some young, tender. You can put a fork in her. You can tell she done. You know, and we us old hoes, you put a fucking us, you ain't for sure. You gotta get a knife and cut the piece of meat to make sure it's done. Oh my goodness. Yeah. With her, like I said, you can put a fork in her or tender on it. You can tell she done. With an old woman like me, you gotta get a knife. You put a fork in me, you can't tell. You gotta get a knife and cut it, and cut a piece up off of it and tear and chew on. Yeah, it's tender. You gotta be for sure. Oh Lord have mercy, boy. Let me shut up. Oh, that's funny to me. That's funny to me. Oh, the woman wouldn't have done him like that, in my opinion. No, she wouldn't have. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't have did it like that. She would have got that money, but she wouldn't did him like that though. She probably got that money behind closed doors because she probably didn't want to hurt her brother's career. You see what I'm saying? But he probably said, shit, these young black girls, you know, they out there fighting, twerking, talking noise, manhandling men, manhandling men, you know, talking to men, a man any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Though he didn't want her. A black one would have been a little bit too rough around the collar. Pop the collar. Yeah. A black woman would have been too much for him. Yeah. We would cuss him out. Talk to him crazy. Who you talking to? You ain't talking to me. You know, F you, this and this and that. You MF, you know what I'm saying? F, you know, we probably you cuss him out, gave him good cussing out. We probably cussed his ass out real good. But like Turner said, we wouldn't have did him like that. No, we wouldn't have did him like that. Trying to hurt the brother career. And I don't even know how this got out. I don't even know how this even got out. I don't even know how this even got out in the public. Who told all this? Who did he tell for somebody to tell all this to? She just got mad. She just leaked it. Who leaked the information out? Was it her or was it him? But I'm thinking it may have been her because they got recordings of him on the phone talking about choking her and stuff. So, and then got her in domestic violence. This big black, he's a big black man chucking this little old bitty 19-year-old white fragile girl who's showing her body for money, just trying to make it. And the OnlyFans. You fool? Are you tripping? Man, say. Shannon Sharpe just should took it to court. Cause boy, I tell you, you know, and then you offer her $10 million. You offered $10 million, and she said she didn't want them little dollars. Now remind you now, she's an OnlyFans. She's an OnlyFans. She has an OnlyFans. $10 million? That's a lot of money to you. You can go buy all the ultra and all the makeup you want and take plenty of trips in your home. Good, you pop all the balls you want and, you know, sit at home and eat all the skinny popcorn that you want and all that, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy your whole life. But no, baby. So it was probably her that told because he probably going to cut her out, which means no more money for her. Probably so, Hunter. Probably so. Yeah. Yeah, no more money for her. But when he offered her $10 million, man. That's crazy. And what's the crazy part about it is, you got to get somebody some of your money like that, a big portion of your money like that, who they even deserve, who ain't even work for it, who don't deserve it, but all behind your stupidness, your manhood was thinking for you. Your brain wasn't thinking for your manhood was thinking for you. See what I'm talking about? And now out of all that, it cost you this. And then she got you on recordings, threatening to choke her and stuff. What? You gonna put your hands on her? You already wrong because she's 19. But then you turn around, you want to choke the little girl? The young woman? She ain't no little girl, the young woman? That's crazy on his behalf. Man. You don't know what man's looking at your daughter at an early age. Man. I mean, she 19, she grown, she was grown. She had her own thing because she was showing her body. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, she grown. Yeah. But you give me other vibes for little girls younger than 19 with Shannon Sharpe. You know, if you're looking at a girl 19, would you look at a girl 16? You know what I mean? Would you look at a girl 16? She 19. You got 16-year-old fast ass girls out there probably got OnlyFans. They mama somebody probably don't know, but they probably got one. You know? I don't know. Look at Shannon Sharpe a little differently now. But, you know, I never did really watch him no way to on Shay Shay. You know. And then I seen how they were making different memes of him with the green jogging suit on with his purse around his man purse around his waist. That's what happened to Jerry Jones. He was almost 8 years old and his girlfriend was in her 20s. I know. They had him in a scandal. Say, the young girls want this money. And my thing about it is, don't mean no harm. They all white girls getting this money. There ain't no black girls getting this money, but it's white girls getting this money. What's wrong, black girls? Our game ain't right. We ain't got our game tight right. What's going on? How these white girls can go and get these men out of all this money, but you black girls around here still struggling and hugging and huffing and puffing and stuff? I don't understand. So you trying to tell me the white girls got more game than the black girls do? I'm just saying. Excuse me. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Because they getting the money. They the one getting out of pocket change. My sisters ain't getting none of this pocket change. I ain't seen no black woman in the position of making lawsuits like this. I don't know if you want to say Cassie was a black woman. I don't know what she identify as, but yeah, I don't see that. Don't see that. I don't see that. But yeah, y'all. Gotta be careful, y'all, about who you date. You know what I'm saying? Who recording the conversation. Because clearly she was recording conversation. My question is, how many of those conversations has she recorded? How many of those conversations they have had that she has recorded of them having? I wonder, do she got pictures? I wonder. Because they were seeing each other. He been choking on her and stuff like that. I wonder if she got other recordings. And I wonder, do she got pictures? Surely if she got that one recording, surely she got 2 recordings. If she don't, she slipped. Yeah, if she don't, she slipped. If she don't have 2 recordings, at least 2 recordings, she slipped. But I know she got more than 1 recording, y'all. I know it. And he don't know. And he for sure about a lot of things what she might got. That's why he went ahead and gonna try to go ahead and pay the little change to her. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy. But anyway, y'all, shoot. I thank y'all for coming. Miss Nola, I sure appreciate you, man, for giving the water out to your mailbox, your postal lady or your delivery lady. Yeah, y'all can go ahead and leave a little water out on the front porch for your delivery person or your mailman, because y'all know the mailman ain't got no AC in the truck. So go ahead and leave a little water, maybe a little cracker, peanut butter cracker, cheese cracker, because the energy, when you get dehydrated, you lose a little energy. You need something to boost your energy back up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, put a couple bottles of water out there, little small chest ice, and little three bottles of water in there, and little peanut butter crackers or whatever on the side. And it's just called being humble, appreciation, thinking of somebody else and not thinking of yourself. That's all it is, y'all. And I'm talking about. But anyway, here we could get up out of here. But y'all know our motto over here. How the hell? Oh, before I go, my son went to the other side of town the other day, and he saw some of the people that I normally feed, for the homeless. And he said, "Mom, they were asking about you. They said they hungry. They need some food to eat. Hey, I'm coming, my people. I'm coming. I'm gonna give a pep tonight if she ain't too busy, because she got her own. She's a black-owned businesswoman. She got text service and she got a lawn service, Wonders Landscaping. You can check her out if you're in Dallas, Texas, in the surrounding area. But she'll come to you. But they asking about Vino Entertainment TV. They asking about being fed. So that let me know that they appreciated me coming out there feeding them. And I do have some rice and stuff that I checked the expiration date on. Everything is still good that I got from Miss Parker and Shank Rock in the Rock Squad. We appreciate you for that. But I'm gonna give a pep and see can we get out there to them since they're asking about Vino. Get out there to them and serve my people. But hey, if you want to donate to the homeless, whatever, we got clothing. One time if it come up again, I'm taking donations for winter clothes. I'm taking them up now. Tari, I'm still waiting on my bag of clothes. Don't make me come over there and get my bag of clothes, Ninja. You probably ain't even got my clothes no more. You probably got rid of my clothes out of the back of your mama doggone me car. That don't make, boy, look at him. I'm going to get on your doggone butt. But I'm going to wait till you get well first if I get in your behind. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I know our motto. I don't forget about it. Y'all know our motto. I'll be back on today, Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday. And we're going to talk about Julian Brown. Julian Brown. We're going to talk about Brother Julian Brown, y'all. Yeah. We're going to talk about what that young man been up to and what's going on in his life and how things is working out for him right now with his adventures and everything. But anyway, I know I meant to show. I almost forgot. Texas. New law. Check it out.
Texas just banned cell phones in public schools. Yep, no more TikTok between classes. A new law, House Bill 1481, says every Texas public and charter school must ban student phone use during the school day starting this fall. That means no cell phones, smartwatches, pagers. Yeah, apparently those still exist, or anything that sends messages. Schools can lock them up, pouch them, or stash them, but they're off limits until class is done. Lawmakers say it's to help students focus, reduce cyberbullying, and improve mental health. But not everyone's happy. Parents are worried about emergencies, and some teachers say local schools should make their own rules. So what do you think? Smart move or total overreach? Drop a thumbs up emoji in the comments if you think it'll actually help students.
All right, there you have it. Texas, you will no longer be having electronics. Yeah. In the classroom, you ain't no more cell phones, ain't no more TikTok and dancing, doing dancing in the middle of class and between class breaks and stuff, and ain't no more schools fighting in the classroom. You can't record that no more. You can't record the teachers talking crap to your kid talking crap to the teacher. You can't record the black and whites are going against each other in classrooms. All you gonna be able to do now is what? Watch, because there ain't no more recording, ain't no more none of that. It might, ain't no more distraction from doing your work in class, doing your doing your studies in class, none of that. So now, guess what? It's gonna be a thing. But my thing is, you're gonna have these parents. Trust me. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna have some of these parents who is not gonna like it at all. They can't call their child during school. The child can't call their mom doing school. They can't call their parents when something break out, a fire, a mass shooting, or nothing like that. They can't call you on nothing like that. Come pick them up with nothing happening at school, a fight with them. Ain't none of that going on no more. But anyway, I forget about it. Anyway, y'all know our motto. How the heck you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Peace. Be great Sunday. Love y'all. Check out my workout videos. I'll be back on Monday working out. Peace.